April. It's been a long time. I haven't seen you forever. Um, Sucks that I didn't have spring break when you had spring break to go home and see you. My spring break starts today, actually. I took my last final, and I don't start back up till, I think, the 6th. So I have about a week and a half, actually. And me and Derek are going home to visit next Thursday for the weekend. I have an eye doctor's appointment. See if I'm going blind or not. See. Still have your books. Need to send you your books. I've been really bad about that. I hate going to FedEx because FedEx sucks around here, especially with printing purposes. I don't go there. I don't know what to talk about. See here, it's hard to talk to myself. Like, I need to see your face to start a conversation. Let me see. I guess I could show you the stuff I did for school. Oh, I can show you your books first, so you know at least what you're getting. When I send them. Should, like, send them in a few days here. And I hope your address is still the same. I don't know if it's changed since you, first told it to me, so. But anyway, I got you this book. They're all for free. Keeping the House. It says it's funny. It's a great big juicy family saga. It's by Ellen Baker, if you ever heard of her. And there's 35 miles from shore. I can't even pronounce that guy's name who wrote it. But it's a rescue of a plane flight that went down in the sea or whatever in like 1970. I think this one's the Nikigon Hark Away World. It says a novel advanced readers edition. An electrifying tale of love, friendship, and I can't read that word. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it either. The stunning futuristic vision of A Clockwork Orange and 1984. The little Mad Max thrown in. Okay. This is the book, actually. I remember I was telling you one time that I was telling you about a book that's like bright pink and hurts your eyeballs. It hurt your eyeballs. It hurt mine. But the hardback cover of this actually has a texture on the front of the book. It's kind of like, you know, like the texture of a carpet. It has one of those felt textures on the front. I wanted to buy it just so I could feel the book. And then this one is The Fire. I think it's actually a second in a series. The second book to a series that this person wrote. And I think the first one is The Eight. And there's her name, the author or whatever. I don't know if you heard of her either. But I only have 4 here. There's a lot more sitting at work that I should probably grab and send to you, but I've been really bad about sending these 4, so can you imagine having 10 more sitting here waiting to be sent? That'd be hard for me to do. I guess you've been really busy with, oh my god, like your job, your internship, and probably all the writing you're doing, considering you're about ready to graduate like me. And all of my time is consumed with putting my portfolio together. And I had 5 classes this quarter too, so that was a huge workload. 2 gen eds and 3 design classes, which sucked. One of the gen ed classes wasn't too bad, I guess. I was basically done about halfway in, but it was a class where I didn't understand the class, so I'm not even going to try to describe it to you. It was just PowerPoint presentations that we gave each other to the class. We were basically our own teachers, and then we made our own final. So me and my group presented our PowerPoint like halfway through the quarter, so then we just had to go and listen to other people talk, and then take the final. So I guess that wasn't hard, so it kind of made it 4 classes, but I still had to wake up and go to it, which was tough. Yeah, I have 2 quarters left, so that's like 8 classes, and I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. What am I going to do when I graduate April? Let's see. I have stuff here to show you, actually. Yeah, should do that. I'll show you this first thing. It was actually from they call it corporate ID or corporate identity or whatever. And we basically had to choose like a historical figure from 1800s to 1950 to take them in as our client and design an identity for them, which would be like a mark, and like stationery stuff like letterheads, envelopes, and business cards for them. So I chose to do Abraham Lincoln because at the time right now when I chose to do it, Dad has been working on a huge display for Abraham Lincoln that's in the Illinois State Museum right now. So that's all up and everything. So I was like, hey, why not do Abraham Lincoln? Because Dad has all the books on him. We had to do a lot of research in order to do this mark for the person we chose. So I guess I'll start off. He made us do like a process book, and it was just to do like a timeline and to write down information about the person and pictures and the type we wanted to use, and then just drawings and stuff for our mark. But here's the front of that, and that's my mark right there that I designed for Lincoln. It's just his this is his actual signature, and then obviously the flag, and then his face, and then one of his passages that he wrote for, I'm not sure exactly which thing he wrote it for, which speech or whatnot, but it's in there. And I really didn't want to choose an actual speech of his or one of his actual like really important writings to put in there. But go on. See that? And just a timeline or whatever. I didn't like this doing this, but timeline. And there's just pages about him or whatever. And then pictures. These are cool. It's just pictures of him, his wife, and his kids. And there's him, crazy hair. It's a hilarious picture. There's a lot of pictures here. I went kind of picture crazy because I got excited because I found all these images and I'm like, oh, I have to put that one in there, blah, blah. This is actually like the very last picture that was ever, like last portrait that was ever taken of him, and this is the very first one. This one was like right before he got shot. And then these guys are just like Lincoln and Douglas impersonators that my dad had got pictures of because he was working with them.